So hello there guys, how are you all doing today? So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my trading strategies. And just before we go into that, just want to quickly thank you for the massive support I got on that Cristiano Ronaldo amazing deal, and just welcome all you new subscribers. So basically I'm going to say that there are two main strategies or trading techniques that I use. So first one is what I'm going to call background trading. And basically it is trading a little bit here, a little bit there, trading while you're doing other things. So you go into the web app here and you search for deals for 10 minutes or so. Then I go and do whatever I have to do and come back 40-50 minutes later and bid on them for 5 minutes or so. And then when I win their auctions and I go and check their prices on the market before I put them up for sale. And in doing that, I can already be adding new cool deals to my watch list. So this is something that fits well into my routine and that I've gotten used to do. I mean, I don't have my Xbox with me during the week, so this is something that's just very easy to do. I like to do just to have a little break from whatever it is that I'm doing that I have to do. So you don't need to spend like a whole hour, 2 hours, or whatever amount in order to make some deals. You can just trade a little bit here, a little bit there, and you can also make some profit doing that. And this kind of thing I can do like almost every day. Trade just a little bit, check on a few deals. It's just very easy to do. And the other thing is basically what is like aggressive trading, which is basically when you sit down and say, okay, now I'm going to trade, I'm going to make some profit. And this kind of stuff I usually do, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times a week at most, depending on what kind of stuff I have going on. But I want to try to explain you here sort of what my trading philosophy is, how I try to search for the deals. And for this, I'm going to try to make an analogy here, since Modern Warfare 2 just came out with Call of Duty. So basically, the ways you could find deals or kill people, basically you could camp, which is you sitting in one spot of the map and waiting for the kills or for the people to come by you, and then you kill them. And that I would compare here to you sitting on the 59th minute and waiting for the deals to come by you, and you pick them up. But if you disregard kill streaks and all that stuff, you're gonna kill a lot more people if you, instead of sitting in one spot, you try to cover the whole map and you try to rush around. So this is what I try to do in trading. Instead of just waiting for the deals to come by you, you go and you get the deals. You search for, let me rephrase this. So instead of you waiting for the deals to come to you, you come to the deals. That's better. So let me try to explain you something here. I think it's a little bit hard to explain, but hopefully you can understand. Okay, so basically let's say you want to search through all of the BPL players. And let's say, just for this example, that all of the players are between 0 and 1 hour. Okay, 0, that's a bad 0, and 1 hour. So, and I'm going to tell you here that, let's call this the 45 minutes, that the most deals that are in a good price for you to add them to your watch list or for you to buy now are usually 45 minutes or higher. And this applies to when, let's say, there's the 3-hour mark, you can have the 2 hours and 40 minutes or whatever. So usually when they're close to the 1 hour, 3 hour, 6 hours, and so on. So if you just go through all of the players, just search gold and BPL, you're just searching here through, sorry, just searching through here, and this is what I'm going to call the profit zone. Then you spend this amount of time in the profit zone. But when you were at the beginning here, if somebody added something over here, some good deal, by the time you get here, probably it won't be there anymore. So what I like to do is I like to try to break this search down into other searches. So you could search for all the 4-1-2-1-2 players, all the 4-4-2, all the 4-3-3, or you could search just defenders, just attackers, or just one club. Just make something up, and then basically you're searching through here, then you spend this amount of time near the 59th minute, near the spots where the good deals are. So yeah, like I said, going back to that analogy, let's say the spot that you camp in the map, the spot that a lot of people go through, is a good spot to kill people. So that doesn't mean that when you're rushing around, you can't go through that spot a lot of times just to check if there is any people there, if there are any deals there. So this way, if you're going here to the beginning, somebody puts out a deal, there's a higher chance of you finding it. Of course, you can be searching over here and somebody puts an action over here and you won't find it. But you'll see that if you split your search up, you spend a lot more time in the profit zone, and that gives you a higher chance of picking up some good deals. So if you keep thinking on this idea that you split your search, you get easier to spot good deals. So something that you can definitely do is search for players individually. This is definitely something that I do. And I usually search always for the weak sync forms, and there's a few other players that I like to trade. It really doesn't matter that much what the player is, as long as you can, and as you know his price, and that you can spot when he's going for a decent enough lower price that you can turn a profit on him. So you can, I've said this before, but make like a little list here on Notepad or Excel. Excel. I have one on Excel if you want. I'll show you guys some other video with a lot of players. So you put the player here and you put the maximum price that you want for him, then make like 10, 15 players, something like that. Then you just go through the list here, just checking for them. So let's say the first one is goals, striker, BPL, and Chelsea. Now let's make it Drogba, so Ivory Coast. So you check his lowest buy now price. You see it is 69, so I want to sell him for around 68 or something like that. So taking away the tax and stuff, I probably should pick him up for less than 64. So you can see there's one is a good one for 30k. I'll add it to my watch list. See, this one is 3 hours 46 minutes. Let's say, for instance, this one was like 5 hours and 46 minutes, and it was 60k here. It is possible that nobody would have found him yet. So I could have picked that up. And this is something that happens quite a lot when you're constantly checking for players like this. So then you would just move on to your next player, and just whatever he would be, just move on and do that. And let's say I got that Drogba, and then I go through and search for other players. And then when I go to sell that Drogba, I go and check his price on the market. So I'm just constantly knocking on the door, seeing if there's anything there. So this is just another good way. And like I said, you can search for the formation and the league. Then you can go through each formation individually, just bang, 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 bang. And you can do some of the other techniques that I talked. Mainly in FIFA 11, I did a lot of these videos, like the min-max technique, which would go something like this. Just some values that have some separation between them. Or you can do the 159 technique. You can do the out of position technique. A lot of these techniques that I did some videos on. And I did them mostly, I think, in FIFA 11. Most of them are FIFA 11 videos. But let me know if you want me to do a new version for them for FIFA 12. So there's definitely some good ways to split up your search and try to spend more time looking at good deals. So just a quick little update for you guys. If you saw here that I now have 3 million coins, it is because I sold that Cristiano Ronaldo. I will put the screenshot on the screen right now. I sold him for 2,646,000, which gives us a profit of just under 2.4 million, I think. So not too bad. And then I got this Neymar here to put on my squad. Usually goes for around 190k. Some guy put him up for 160k start price and 180k buy now. And I sent him a trade offer for 160k, and he took it almost straight away. So that was pretty nice. So I just have to transfer here to my other account that I used to play the games. And I also am looking forward to getting Thiago Neves, which is coming out today in Team of the Week. He looks pretty nice player. So yeah, and all these other stuff, I'm holding on for them for a little bit, and then I'll make a video on them. So I guess that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.